There was an animal that was so clever, it changed science and embarrassed a lot of people. In the 1900s, the world met this German horse called Clever Hans. A mathematician called Wilhelm was the carer for Hans, and he told the public and the leading psychologists at the time that Hans could do incredible things like count, solve math problems, and even read. Wilhelm would hold shows where he would ask Hans questions like how many people are in the audience or what's 3 plus 2, and Hans would respond by tapping his hoof to give the answer. And he was so good at it that people thought it had to be a hoax, but the cool thing was that Hans could do this without Wilhelm around. And people at the time believed this to be true for about 3 years until they realized something. Hans could only get the question right when the person asking the questions knew the answer and he could see them. This is because he wasn't answering the questions, he was actually reading the body language of the people around him. So what Hans was actually doing when he was answering the questions was starting to tap and then watch the people in front of him very closely. When he got close to the right number, the people watching him would tense or react slightly, so he would stop tapping. They would think that he's got the right answer, and then he would get a positive response. So he wasn't answering the questions, but this ability to read body language actually led to the Clever Hans effect, which is when an animal or person seems to know the right answer, but instead they're actually picking up on body language cues from the people around them. And now, you know more about the horse Clever Hans.